distinguished guests. Dubai Financial Market is pleased to welcome you all to celebrate the listing of Emaar Development on DFM.
The ringing of the bell on the trade floor was the sound of Emaar's landmark 1.3 billion IPO going live on the Dubai foreign market. It's a momentous day for Emaar's chairman, Mohammed Al-Abar. As the Emirates' first major listing since 2014, regional investors will now be asking, is Dubai becoming a true investment destination, and how did it sell as the first of many more IPOs to come?
Emaar's brand, generally speaking, is a very strong and renowned brand in the region, and their expansion strategy is very clear to all their investors, which is pretty aggressive in some sort, but it's also bringing higher revenues and net profits on a quarterly basis. I believe that the brand is expected to grow even further with the listing of 20% of its development subsidiary, and is expected to grow even further down the line if they choose to announce the release of their entertainment and hospitality subsidiary following. Maybe we could see that next year, especially that next year has been said to be the year of the IPOs. We can already see that with Emaar, we can see that with ADNOC coming in as well, and the Emirates Aluminum Group as well.
As the shares hit the trade floor, the listed price of Emaar's IPO had fallen from 6.3 dirhams per share to 5.61 dirhams. Despite the 4.3% price drop at the end of the first day of trading, analysts say the share price could bounce back in the long term, as it's a good high-yield investment.
In terms of the IPO's success in the market, that is up to investors to prove over the course of the IPO, at least within 6 months of its inception. But generally speaking, I believe the IPO subscription has attracted a lot of investment. We saw about 93% that has gone to the institutional tranche, with about 6.5% going for retail.
The listing is expected to give a shot in the arm to the UAE's nascent IPO market, with other local companies such as ADNOC expected to follow suit in the coming months.
I do believe that growing market caps are key for these smaller markets to become global. If we ever want to match the London Stock Exchange or the New York Stock Exchange, we need more attractive IPOs at higher valuations to enter, so that we can see an active market cap that has both an active retail tranche and an institutional tranche as well. In terms of what it means for DFM, it definitely means that DFM can now take a look at a larger market cap, which attracts more liquidity, and it could qualify it to enter the MSCI for emerging markets and probably the FTSE. I think Emaar Developments can add value through its operations, and how smooth this IPO went, I believe this is a positive indicator for how things are going to carry out in the future.
A trend in IPOs is sweeping the GCC, with 17 in 2017 compared to just 4 last year, and this trend is set to continue as Gulf companies and governments compensate for low oil prices by selling off assets to raise cash and diversify their income for a new era. Shoshana Kedem, Arabian Business, Dubai.